Fun fact about me that not many people know is that I've had tingly big toes since September. And then I got a thing in October to say Claire should have a blood test if she wants it, because it might be bad, but the doctor wasn't too worried. But now it's April and it's still there intermittently, so I'm gonna go get a blood test. Yay! Second fun fact about me that not many people know, I actually faint during blood tests. And that's why I put this off so long. And I hope they give me a jelly bean, but they probably won't because it's the hospital. The time has come, the walrus said, to pull off bits of tape. That's not how that goes. Oh, I can already feel it pulling on my hair. 3, 2, 1. I only fainted a little bit, so that's good. Let's hope I don't have MS or diabetes. Belinda, don't put your foot in my face. So I never finished vlogging about the blood test because I got bored and tired and I watched Camp Dakota instead.
That's no excuse.
But it is an excuse. You can't not accept it as an excuse. No. It's an excuse. Is it a good excuse? No. Blood tests are horrible and I hate them and they make me faint. So then I went to get the blood test today, and so I sat in the waiting room for like half an hour. That was very exciting. I read a book. So I sat down in the chair and I was like, I faint sometimes at blood tests. And she said, oh, are you afraid of needles? And I said, yes. And I could feel as they were getting closer, because I was 204. As they got to like 92, I felt from that point onwards, I was like, I'm just gonna go and get the needle. So then I was fine. I was like, don't freak out, you're fine. Just breathe, just breathe. And then she put the needle in and I was like, that's fine, it's okay. We don't need to faint this time, Claire. We can do this. Just breathe, you're fine, you're fine. And I could feel like the sweat starting and the heart and the not being able to breathe and the chest constricting and the back sweaty. Great. And then I was like, it's fine. I'm not gonna faint. I'm not gonna faint. I'm just gonna stress out a lot. And then she took the needle out and then
what happened?
Anticipation slept. I was like, okay, I don't need to freak out anymore, but I was still freaking out. So then I felt the black started coming over my vision. So I could still see where everything was going into grayscale, which when she was doing the needle, I could feel that I was getting faint, but I didn't actually go to that point. It was like paused just at the point before the faint. So then everything started to cloud over and my hearing got really tinny, and so I'm just lying there like trying to breathe like and I just turned to her while she's doing her paperwork onto the things and I was like, just so you know, my vision's starting to go dark and I can't hear. And she's like, oh, it's okay, just I'll put your feet up. So she came and put my feet up and like lay me back and did everything that she's supposed to. She was like, do you want some water? And I was like, yeah, I want some water, yeah. So I just sat there and drank. She like put the curtains around. It was all very dramatic and I felt like a wanker. And then I had a cup of water, but no jelly bean. They didn't give me a jelly bean.
Because you're not 5.
Well, when I got my blood test before I moved over here, I got a jelly bean. I got 2 jelly beans. And they put me on a bed. They had to carry me and put me on a bed. And that's why you don't faint at blood tests. 3-way tea break. Go.